Well, hey kids, hey parents, I hope that you are having a good week. You're off school, and I know you're getting ready for Christmas. And so that's an exciting thing. But we're actually going to talk about something that happened in the Old Testament this week that got us ready for Christmas and really Easter. See, we're picking up where we left off last week in Exodus. See, God remembered his people, and even though he let them be there in Egypt and they faced difficult things, they were slaves, it was hard, but he remembered them and he came and he saved them. See, he went in front of his people and he came behind and protected them, and he defeated his enemies. Now I've got something for you today here you can watch as I do this little experiment to help you see kind of what it was like. See, God parted the waters down there in Egypt so that his people could leave. And see, I've got this pepper, I'm sprinkling it across the water, and I've got this piece of paper, and I'm going to try to fan it and get some wind going and some air moving so that the pepper will spread apart. As you can see, I'm having some trouble. I'm trying to do it, giving it a lot of effort, and it's just not working out very well. Now, I can't do it as strong as a fan can. Maybe I could have brought that out, but I can move my hand pretty fast. Still not working. But now, we're going to try something else. I'm just going to use my hand. Now, look at there. That is amazing. It just spread apart. Now, there was something I kind of cheated. I didn't tell you. But I had something on my hand. I had a little bit of dish soap. And that dish soap, because of the way it's made, when I got in there, it spread the stuff apart. And so you could say that it had a power that the paper, the wind didn't have. And it's like that with God. God was in control of the water because he made it. It was his. And so if he wanted to split the water, he could. And he did. He split the water for his people to go through. And then he did make the water come back and judge his enemies when they ran after Israel. Because God had promised to Abraham and to his descendants that he would bless those that blessed them and he would curse those who cursed them. And they treated them very poorly. And so God showed his justice. He cares about what's right and what's wrong. But see, this was just a picture of what salvation would look like in the rest of Scripture. God steps in the person of his son Jesus and does what we can't. Israel couldn't save themselves there on the shores of the water. They couldn't make the water part, but God could. And we couldn't save ourselves. And Jesus came and he lived the life we should have. And he died the death that we deserved. And so this is how God saves. And so if we can trust him with our souls, can't we trust him with smaller things? Well, we should be able to, but so often we get scared, just like Israel was there as they saw the Egyptians and heard the Egyptians coming. But talk about that with your mom and dad. When you're scared, when you're anxious about something, how you can trust this same God that split the waters and that sent Jesus for you. And also talk about if you're trusting him to take your sin away and give you life forever with him. Well, I hope that you have a good Christmas and that you work the truth into your life. Have a good week.